Hi everyone, I hope we're all doing really well. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your favorite YouTuber and your favorite person overall. Today, we're gonna be talking about the biggest mistake I have ever made as a manifestation beginner. But before we get into it, you are more than welcome to subscribe. On this channel, I talk about all things self-development. So if that sounds good to you, I would love to have you here. Now, when I say manifestation beginner, I mean consciously manifesting. I feel like I have to reiterate that every single time because we're always manifesting. You guys know this. Little backstory, 2016 is when I found out about the law of attraction. I mean, I watched The Secret with my friend when I was 8 years old, but it didn't fully register. So when I came into the, knowledge of the law of attraction back in 2016, I was absolutely killing it. Like, I would visualize one thing and it would come to me in like a second because I wasn't really putting a lot of pressure on myself and I wasn't overcomplicating it. So that is the mistake that I'm gonna be talking about. I started overcomplicating everything. I was holding myself back from learning more about the law of attraction, which was, I guess, a good idea, but at the same time, I am very grateful for the things that I have learned. I mean, I have really learned so much and I'm really grateful for that. But at the same time, I didn't really know what to do with all that. I didn't know what to do with all of that information. And I kind of overcomplicated things last year, but I'm back to basics now. And I guess this is what the manifestation journey is about, right? You start learning about it because you want to manifest an SP or a job or something. And then you realize, oh my God, I'm actually in control of everything. Then you go down this loophole and you're like, oh my God, there is so much information. Like, you just try everything out and I can visualize and I can affirm. Do I need to do sats? And do I need to, do all of these different other things to get my manifestation? When in reality, you just need to know that it is whatever you think it is. So whatever you know as the ultimate truth, whatever it is that you're manifesting. So let's say you are manifesting a job position as a video producer at Daily Mail Australia. So we are starting off with the thing that kind of got me into the law of attraction the most, which is funny because a lot of people get into it because of their SPs. And I was like, screw man, let me get some bags. All you need to know is you are getting this video producer job at Daily Mail Australia. And that is the ultimate truth. At that time, I was very much like, it is going to happen, but it is going to happen. So I actually don't think that present, past, future, like my mind changes all the time because I'm always learning new information and tailoring it to my manifestations and seeing what works and looking back and being like, hey, but this actually worked for me. So it actually worked for me to say, I am gonna get this thing really quickly without putting a lot of pressure on the time frame, but knowing that it is gonna come to me in my 3D reality, while also simultaneously knowing that I have it in my 5D reality as well. It doesn't have to be past, present, or future, as long as you know that it is the ultimate truth. It is the truth that you are a video producer at Daily Mail Australia, you're getting that job. That's it. That's all you need to do. You can visualize that, you can affirm that, you can script that, you can sats that, you can bip it, bop it, you can do literally anything that you want in order to manifest this thing. You can do all of those things or you can do one of those things, or you can literally just say that it's done, like it is whatever I say it is. So all of these like repetition and being in the state and like literally every single thing under the sun, while it is great and I do encourage you to experiment, know that you don't need to be overcomplicating everything. So that was my main mode of manifesting and I got the job in 2 weeks. I literally just finished classes at university. I didn't even graduate yet and I was like, I am getting this job, it's done. It's like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, it's just happening, right? My main mode of manifesting was visualization and I didn't force any feelings. I just knew that it was going to happen and those feelings naturally bubbled up inside of me. I don't know if in previous videos I have said I felt what I would feel like if I had those things, like that position or that person or that amount of money or whatever it may be. I think that this is a miscommunication on like a lot of manifestation, you know, YouTubers out there where they say you have to feel it, and that's how it's going to manifest. What they really mean is, or what the actual truth is that when you understand that it is the truth, it is the actual ultimate truth that you have this thing, you are going to automatically feel however it's going to make you feel. So when you first start doing this, you know, I started feeling like immense, what's the word? I felt immense success. I felt very successful. I felt accomplished. That's the word. I felt like, you know, I was proud of myself and that my parents are going to be proud of me, and I felt over the moon and ecstatic. Now, I have to say that feeling as strong as you possibly can is really good as well, because it's going to bring your manifestation faster, just like repetition is going to bring your manifestation faster. But I don't want you to overcomplicate it in, you know, trying everything all at once. Try different tips that you hear from your manifestation coaches, but also understand the fact that you're doing all of this work now in order to understand what works for you later. So I don't want you to be doing all of these things unless it works for you. But in most cases, if you are literally affirming 24/7, doing sats, scripting morning and nighttime, visualizing, feeling good all the time, or trying to feel good all the time, being in the state of the wish fulfilled, listening to subliminals, listening to overnight tapes, all of that kind of stuff, you're going to literally drown yourself. Like, that's how I definitely felt last year. I was like, this is way too much. But at the same time, I was really grateful because I was like, I now know what works personally for me and my personality. So that's what I'm gonna do. So what am I going to be doing now? I am going to be understanding that whatever it is that I'm manifesting is the ultimate truth. And I have to actually genuinely feel that. Not like, oh yeah, it's the truth. Yeah, like it's so true. No, like actually sitting there with no distractions. And it's important to do this every single time, because we get so caught up in our 3D reality that we sort of start to forget that we are manifesting this thing, and it turns into like, oh, it's the truth, to like we're just chasing or we're waiting on it. But what I'm talking about is have no distractions, sit with yourself in a dark room, in a dark place so no one can disturb you, and just think to yourself, this thing, this job position, this person, this salary, whatever it is. I have it right now. Oh my God, it's literally coming to me. Like, I have this thing right now. How does that make me feel? This thing that I'm currently manifesting, I feel accomplished. I feel really successful. I feel like my hard work has paid off. I feel really excited for the future. I'm excited for the opportunities that it's going to bring me. I'm excited for the travels and the people that I'm going to meet and the people that I'm going to help. And it just makes me feel really happy. My Japanese food came. It's not a forced feeling. It's what you're naturally going to feel, and it can change at any moment and every single day. That is the one big manifestation mistake that I made at the beginning of my manifestations. So yeah, 2016 was very simple, to the point. I got everything that I visualized. I wasn't thinking about it 24/7. I just visualized, felt it, and boom, it happened. And then I started learning about all this different stuff. I was putting it off in like 2017, 2018, 2019. And then I was learning so much about it 2020, 2021, 2022, that it just became very overcomplicated, and it was a self-fulfilling prophecy. I was like, I'm not going to learn about this stuff because I'm going to overcomplicate things. And that's exactly what I did. At the same time, it is good to learn, but just know that it's important. Thank you. My battery's about to run out, and I am going to have my ramen with my green tea matcha cake. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I am actually flying out to Australia tomorrow. I'm gonna be packing my bags today. I'm really excited. I'm gonna be not filming, so I will see you in about 2 weeks, but you can catch me on TikTok. I will put the link up above, and I will see you in 2 weeks. I love you guys.